Hey guys, welcome back to the Motorcycle Preservation Society. So Gert's back home. I just came back from work and I want to show you this. There's a lot going on in this video, so please just bear with me. I'm busy making another video. New bike I bought. I sold Tina. I bought a BMW. There's another few videos. If you haven't checked them, go check them out. But I'm unpacking from the racing weekend in Swartkop, and it's packed to the brim, and I was driving through the traffic now, and it was quite cool. And my trophy on the front seat. Oh, almost broke the window. Stuff falling around. I was driving with my trophy. People must think, yes, this guy had a bit dawn of the weekend, and no, it did not. It was a month ago. So yeah, I saw Tina the weekend, and carry and show my wife. I bought a BMW K100rs. From what I gathered, this was like the BMW E30 325 IS we got here in South Africa. Let's have a look at this. So I'm busy with some electrical gremlins, as evident to the ignition wire. So I'm gonna make a few videos about it. I'll show you the trailer now of the bike at least. And so yeah, from what I gather, this is a reliable bike, 400,000 k's, BMW dynoed it. This one with 1 million miles, 1.6 million kilometers. So we'll go through this bike, and I'll give my honest opinion about it. And it's got to earn its keep. So Tina got sold because I wasn't using her anymore. So as long as the bike earns its keep in either value or fun, or maybe even if the YouTube thing, if it's not interesting anymore, let's sell it, buy something else. And I'm still quite keen on the R65. That R100, bit of a letdown for me. I don't know, it's the big fairing maybe. Yeah, no. So where this now is ever made in this era, it reminds me, just a sneak peek of a VFR 800. It's very, very similar for me. The panniers that the factory fitted, the clips on. Yeah, the seating position, the straight handlebars, the nice windscreen. I still have to figure it out. I think there's a few stuff that didn't really stood the test of time, but I'll put some double-sided foam in here. So yeah, I'm hopefully going to Barrydale as first test ride with the bike. It's about 300 odd kilometers from my house, so do about 600 k's first trip to see if all the cobwebs can be blown out. She's only now on a 90,000 k's, as I mentioned. BMW apparently dynoed these for 400,000 k's before they released it to market in the early 80s. The design started in the late 70s, but actually in the 83, I think it was released, and it ran up into the 90s. This is a 1 January Monday, 1990. So I already checked, it was a Monday, as I mentioned now. So the registration offices were open on a Monday on the 1st of January in 1990. So somebody registered this motorbike. Crazy. Anyway, let me unload quickly. I'll put a few time clips and lapses in here, and then I'm not sure it will be part of this video or the next video where we go for a nice ride. Look, I've got it all unpacked. This is just the reality. So that will sleep there till April. We're going to Aldous Krubante, PE, Huerba, to go race on motorbikes again with the csra guys. The Sherco, I have to go ride in the bush. That's the kit ready to go there. I just unpacked the racing stuff, and I need to work on this. And my tools were in the combi in Bloem. So I was buzzing around with the toolkit of the Sherco. Very nice toolkit, eh? M8, M10, Allen keys, enough stuff, a screwdriver to get going. So we have to fix this. We have to go take some videos of this, and it has to earn its keep. If it's standing in the garage, it does me no good, personally and for the channel, because I need to ride my motorbike. And I added some more tires to the tire stack. If you're digging through bins at a race event, I've never found the tire in a bin, but other racers do see you usually and take pity on you, and they give you some tires. So I've got some tires for the rest of the year, maybe, who knows. And I need to make room. That dirt bike actually lives on this bench. This bench is a combination of a tool. This is the BMW tool to remove the oil filter from the K100. So there's a lot of valuable stuff in the stable. If you lose it, you won't find it, like this, the C-spanner to adjust the rear shock. So I need to clean the stable, sell the rims. There's two Triumph rims. Tina's the last bit of Tina I have left. The two rims needs to go. If anybody's interested in Triumph 1200 in 1 or 2 rims, make me an offer. So there's rims, and then I've got plans. I've got plans with this bike. So I want to do a night ride through the city, maybe, or next to the ocean. We're close to the ocean, full moon maybe. Just do a few out rides and just see how reliable it is. I've got no problem riding this thing mileage. I always joke, I said it's a 1990 bike, the 1st of Jan 1990, almost 1,000 cc's, almost 100 horsepower, and almost 100,000 k's, and we'll take it to 200,000 k's if we can. So we'll see. Anyway, so I sold Tina and I sold my telescope, but I bought a new telescope and an old motorcycle. So I had a new motorcycle and an old telescope. Now I've got a new telescope and an old motorcycle. So let's see how it goes. So it seems before we go riding and taking all these awesome videos, we have to fix the ignition. This will be the 3rd time I'm pulling the ignition. You do not get the ignitions anymore. It's got a 5 wire. Apparently Suzuki got 6 and Honda got 4. The reason for it is the purple wire on this model, which activated the radio on the RT models. Theoretically, you can run the 4 wire. You have to breach wires though, because there's a different wiring circuit for the parking light, which runs from the red wire, and then in the parking position, but it runs from the grey-blue wire, then in operation. So you can just bypass that circuit. There's a few known issues on this already. Stripped the last of the ABS out, the last blue relay, and I did fail roadworthy to a degree. There was an intermittent issue which we got resolved and passed roadworthy eventually, but the ignition is faulty, so it loses power. So I did strip the neck to tighten the neck bearing will loose. I did try and grease it as best I can. I couldn't get to the bottom, didn't drop the fork completely, the triple clamp. So yeah, neck bearing is nice and tight. It feels there was play on it. It feels good. I had to take the ignition off because there was a fix made. Let me just move you up. There was a fix made. Of course, there was an issue with the ignition. The plastic broke. Sorry, the plastic broke. So it was soldered and Pratley steel, to the African product, by the way. And yeah, so I tried to better it. In hindsight, I saw the real issue and made it worse to a degree. It has been boogered completely a few times. The last bits of plastic exploded in my hands. So then at that point it was completely boogered. So yeah, so now I was going to rewire in a separate switch, which most people do. They put it here where the 12 volt port would have been, and then I just put the normal new key switch under the bump, which I do not want to do as the bike is original. So I'm gonna loosen the triple clamp again because the ignition is very long. It's one of the other reasons you can't find it. To pull the stem up so I can drop the ignition again, and I'll try and solder it again. I am however bypassing the other 2 circuits for the brake, park light, and then the instrument cluster stuff for emergency, so which I'm not interested in. So we'll make it operational. Another guy said it about the neck bearings as well. You'll see there's nice notches in here. So BMW sells a tool with a soft handle that you can, but you have to strip everything to get the tool in. But yeah, so I just used the old screwdriver, and the guy actually said it. you know, I'll rather fix it than look at it. And I completely agree with that motto. So neck bearing sorted, everything sorted, the bike ride extremely nice. The gearbox is so smooth, the motor is so smooth. It's awesome. I've done about 40 kilometers since the last refuel. The fuel gauge does not work. Apparently they only worked when they were new. Guys buy a full tank with the pump and the sender unit just to get the sender unit. You cannot find the sender units apparently. So I've seen a write-up of a guy with a scooter that he disassembled the scooter's pump, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. For now, we just want to do some miles. I want to go to Barrydale the weekend, and that's Thursday night. That's 2 days from now. So tonight or tomorrow, the bike must be sorted. So thanks, yeah. I'll put a little time lapse on again, and we'll quickly strip the tank and get the neck off. So yeah, I eventually went through this OEM 12 volt hella plug here, but yeah, I've decided to go this route and then eliminate that other switch. As per the photos, it disintegrated in my hand. Wow. So there we have it. Got a functional K100R now. So Gert's back home. And Shirley the Sherco is here, and Eva the K100. So I think I'll go for a quick ride. I might take you along, and then yeah, we'll hopefully go to Barrydale the weekend and have a nice stretch the legs a bit and burn out all the cobwebs and 20 years of silicone spray. I'm getting quite a bit hefty in the head. There's a lot of silicone spray on this. But just have a look at this. Valve. Thanks for following, and yeah, please click and subscribe and check that stuff out. Yeah, look how beautiful that is, eh? Got the goods. Locked and loaded. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Look at it, beautiful mountain in the mirror. Should be able to see. Beautiful. Anyway, thanks.